Feel stuck when parentheses and multiple steps show up in an equation. Today I'm going to show you a step-by-step method for tackling multi-step equations using the distributive property, just like this one. And this is the exact approach that I've used with hundreds of students so that they go from confused to confident. By the end of the video, you'll have a solid plan for solving equations like these. So let's get started. The first thing you want to do is look for parentheses. And if you have parentheses, then you want to take care of that first. So it's just kind of like with PEMDAS from way back when you learned that. Um, if you've got parentheses, you want to go ahead and take care of that part. So I'm going to forget the rest of it. And right now I'm just going to distribute. So 6 times 1 is 6. And 6 times -5 is -30. And that has the variable on it, the b. All right, now I'm going to bring down everything else. 63 equals, and then the -3 at the end. So all I've done is the parentheses. After the parentheses, then you want to look and see if you can combine any like terms on the same side of the equation. Well, the left side's easy because there's just a 63. There's nothing to do over there. But on the right side, that's where you want to look. So in this case, there's a 6 and a b term, in other words, like a term with a variable, and then there's another number, -3. So the 6 and the -3 are like terms. So 6 minus 3 is 3. So I can put that together and go ahead and like simplify it. And notice like this is getting shorter, right? It's getting smaller, this equation. All right, now that you have done parentheses and you have combined like terms, the next thing you want to do is add or subtract the number. And so over here, where the variable is, that's where your focus is. Where the variable is, ask yourself what's being added or subtracted to that variable. Is the 3 being added or subtracted, or is the -30 being added or subtracted? Well, the -30 is smushed up against the b, so that means it's being multiplied, right? -30b means -30 times b, so that's not it. So it's the 3 that's being added or subtracted. And so what you want to do is make that a 0. So 3 minus 3 is 0. What would make 3 go away? What would make it 0 out or be disappear, right? So then you can subtract 3 from both sides. 63 minus 3 is 60 equals, and then on the right side, all that's left is -30b. So getting it smaller and smaller. All right, the last thing is to divide both sides by whatever's in front of the variable. And so in this case, there's a -30 in front of the variable, so I'm going to divide both sides by -30. And so I'm just left with b equals -60 over 30. So notice that we can reduce that, right? So -60 over 30. I've got zeros on the both end of both of those, so I know that'll knock off. And -6 divided by 3 is -2.